You do not take 8 o'clock classes. Only a fool signs up for an 8 o'clock class if he does not have to take that 8 o'clock class. Just because you can get to school now and function at 8 o'clock does not mean that you will be able to do that in the future. Your sleep schedule will change. You need to avoid 8 o'clock classes at all costs.
Hey seniors, so you guys are asking me for some advice for college. The most important thing that I would say is I'm not going to talk to you about academics because obviously if you're in calculus you don't need to be coming to me for advice on academics. My biggest piece of advice is bring a Frisbee. You have to have a Frisbee because a Frisbee does everything for you. It's a game, it's a cereal bowl, it's a friend maker, it's automatic fun. So that would be my advice. Bring a Frisbee to college and have fun.
That's number one. Number two, take 21 pairs of underwear and 21 pairs of socks.
Probably the biggest piece of advice is time management. It's very difficult in college. You're not in class as much as you need to do work outside of class. Plus you want to have some fun. You want to enjoy your life. So time management is probably something you really have to recognize. You can't be having too much fun. So you need to be doing your work and managing your time well. The other thing is just to really enjoy learning. This is your opportunity to take courses that you'll never have the opportunity again, quite possibly. So enjoy being in the classes and learning and experiencing new things. And of course, making new friends and doing new fun things with other people. The other thing is, you've been with the same people in the same town a long time. This is the opportunity to somewhat recreate yourself. Be the person you know you really are and present that person to new people and make friends who, enhance who you are. You don't want people who detract from who you are. They make you a better person just because they're in your life. Those would be my pieces of advice.
If you can find a program, or if your college or university has study abroad programs, please take advantage of that opportunity. Not only for language students and people majoring in languages, but certainly in my life, I went abroad to Argentina my senior year of high school, and junior year of the University of California, I went to France. So that growth experience was not only the education side, but living in a global environment and getting ready to work in the global world was so significant. So if you can't find a program to study abroad, check into local programs for international students here in the United States of America, because you guys are going out into a work world of global vision of, it's not the United States anymore, it's the world that we're working in, and I think that that's really important.
Number three, if you come out of college having not run naked through a public building, when the public building was crowded and people were not expecting you to run naked, if you make a habit of this, it doesn't count. But if you have not done that, then you do not deserve your degree. You do not deserve to call yourself a college graduate. You have wasted your parents' money or your money or the government's money. It's all been for naught. Take off your clothes, run through a building naked. Don't go to college.
All right. Try to finish college in 4 years. It will save you money in the long run.
So, my advice to you when you go to college, throughout all 4, 5, 6, however many years you're there, always take, each quarter or semester, take one class that you're just interested in and just audit it or pass-fail, but just take something like outside your box and just really take advantage of the classes that you'll never, ever, ever, ever get to take after that.
Number four, no 8 o'clock classes. Only an idiot takes 8 o'clock classes.
So my advice to seniors going to college would be, don't lose your ID because you're going to need it to get into the dorm.
Hey seniors, my advice to you is just to have a really good time. College, well, high school was probably the easiest you'll have it, but college is a really good time to obviously get your education, take that seriously, but just really remember to have some fun in there too, and use your time well, make some good friends, and work hard and really be safe. And yes, make sure you have your IDs with you at all times. Have fun.
Be aware of your surroundings. Ladies, a fraternity house is not a safe place to be all alone. Period. And that's the truth. Colleges attract crazy people. You have to be more aware of your surroundings than you do here, although God knows we have crazy people. We call them sophomores.
Well, I'd say the most important thing going off to college is that when you're there, you're going to have a good time and you're going to do your best. You need to stay focused. But by the time you graduate, it's okay if you haven't figured it all out yet. You need to understand that you may not know at 22 or 23 what you're going to do with the rest of your life, and that is totally okay.
You should be a little homesick. I expect it. Plan for it. It is natural. You will cope with it. If, as Glenn Close says in Dangerous Liaisons, I should have won the Oscar! No, that's what I say. That's what I say. What does Glenn Close say? Oh, yes, she says, regret is an essential part of happiness. If you don't regret what you left behind, just a little bit, then perhaps you did something wrong while you were there. Saying goodbye should always be hard. It always should. But just remember, too, that you have more than one home. One of your homes is here, and we will always welcome you back with a visitor's pass.
Certainly define your ethics, your morals, and who you are, who you want to be as you get out of school and as you engage in whatever it is you're going to do. On that subject, I would say, do what you love to do, because if you do it with passion and you love what you're doing, the world will be yours. No matter what that goal is, you will have a great life and do wonderful things.
And remember, most importantly, if you don't have a good time in college, barring personal tragedies, big things beyond your control, it's your own damn fault.